JV this year. It's nice to be able to look across and see the future and know that your job's going to be set for a long time. Towards the end of the season, us being able to play against each other, understand what I have coming up to the program. And if you were one of those ladies, one of the JV ladies that stayed after your season and practiced with the varsity, will you please stand up? Thank you very much. I promise you that we were prepared for the district tournament because of what these ladies did. They had to watch film and they had to become somebody else. Had their numbers taped on their sleeves so the varsity knew who was who. Left-handers, blockers, they did an outstanding job getting us ready for the district tournament. That's one of the reasons we were so successful. But our JV program, the games that they lost, they shouldn't have lost, and they know it. Unbelievable talent on a lower level. First time in program history that we've beaten, I think it was Bay this year. First time in the program's history that we've beaten Bay High. That team, once they stay together, move up to varsity, they're just going to continue the winning of this program, and I can't wait to see it. So I'm very proud of them this year. So I'm going to start calling them up. If you would, just come in front, and we'll hand you your trophy. Terriana Trask. Yana Edmondson. Krista Pierce. Madison Taylor. Taylor Collins. Reagan Tuttle. Talia Traska. Emily Reynolds. Lily Leonard. Jane Brotherton. These ladies, a lot of them I've already talked to and told them that they've played their last JV match. We have places that they're going to step into. I don't expect them to lose a step when they move to the varsity level. They have improved drastically throughout the entire year, throughout the entire summer. Hopefully, we're going to have a lot more in-depth summer for them this year, and be able to play a summer season as well as our fall season. And I'm very excited about where this program's headed. You know, I don't pull punches. I've told some other girls that's asked me about trying out next year. And I know how many we have coming back, and it's just going to be tough on outsiders. I hate to say it, but our girls are talented. Our girls listen. Our girls are great in the classroom, and there's not many spots to make this team. But I've been honest with everybody's come up and asked me about it. So I'm glad that we have established what we've established with our JV program. I'm very proud of it. Now, moving on to our varsity ladies, 2020, everything everybody's had to go through in 2020, okay? You're playing, you're not playing. You can come practice, you can't come practice. You can come practice, but you can't touch a volleyball, which I promise you doesn't do us any good. So we just stand there and wave at each other, I guess. But the girls, they would get stressed, they would ask me, what are we gonna do? And I said, we're gonna stay focused, and we're gonna play when they tell us to play. So then we find out that the state of Florida is gonna let us play. We find out that our county is gonna hold us for an extra 2 weeks. And it's my opinion, I believe they, in hindsight, they did the right thing. We ran into a lot of programs that had COVID issues, and we didn't. I challenged our girls to make sure they keep themselves safe on the weekends during season, and they did. They only stayed with each other during season, kept us safe during season, and we were healthy at the end of the year because of it. They stayed focused the entire time. They never wavered. We would practice, they would work. We would practice on Saturday, they would work. COVID or not, they showed up and we worked every day. We had one goal in mind, and as you can see, we attained our goals. There really wasn't, it was almost strange this year because, I mean, watching them practice, there really wasn't a doubt. You know, it was one of those years where we would get to watch them work every day and there wasn't a doubt whether we were gonna win it or not. It was just by how much, how many sets, and that was kind of our goal coming in. And I appreciate the way they showed up every day. I appreciate the way they work. I appreciate what they do in the classroom, and I appreciate what they do in the hallway. Because there are a lot of programs and a lot of schools that do not do that. And I am very grateful for the type of students that they are and the type of children that they are on this campus. They are a role model for everybody here. I never have to worry about hearing anything from teachers. I never have to worry about hearing anything from administration. And that is more important to me than 100 of these trophies sitting on stage. And that is 100% because of the parents that I have in this program and the job that y'all have done with your young ladies. And I appreciate it very much as a coach. We can just show up every afternoon and we can work. And that's all we need to do. I don't have to worry about grades. They go home at 10 o'clock when we're after a road trip and they're doing homework, because that's the type of young ladies they are. And I really appreciate everything y'all parents have done for me. And I appreciate y'all letting me be with y'all's young ladies as much as I can be. So this summer, they're gonna be with me a lot more. But there's another trophy out there that I want, and it comes with rings. So we gotta work to get there. So as I call up the varsity players, you will come through and get all of your things, your pins, your championship pins for 2020. Some of you will get letters, the first time varsity letters. So you'll come up and pick them up. Isabella White. Kira Pierce. Hannah Fleming. Aubrey Morrell. Sharon Henderson. Zoe Batten. Abigail Stotts. Abigail West. I'm going to hand deliver this one because stairs are difficult right now, so. Chloe Lee. Okay, I have some specialty awards for the varsity. The first award is called the Shovel Award. And it's a person that had the most digs at the end of our season. And I think that the best thing that was said all year was at the JV tournament. We had Vernon over here. And so I was sitting talking to Vernon's coaches and talking to some of their varsity players. And they just told me, they said during our games, we didn't have anywhere to hit it. And that's why we lost. They said we could not get it past her. She was everywhere. And when you can single-handedly, defensively defeat a team like that, it is very, very hard to lose. And she did a great job for us this year. I'm working on her career dig numbers. And I can tell you that it is a lot of film watching to count them because she's got hundreds. Miss Aubrey Morrell. Okay, next we have the Kill Shot Award. Goes to our young lady that has the most kills in our program. I can tell you that she came to us from another program, and day one, she blended. I had to move her from a position that she was not used to. I had to move her somewhere new because it was best for the program. She didn't hesitate a bit. I knew that's not her natural place, but she said, Coach, I'm going to play where you need me. We needed her there because we needed her to touch the ball as much as possible. She handled our offense the entire season, swing after swing after swing after swing after swing. And I'm not one to badmouth other programs. But she came to us and got to play a couple of weeks longer than they did. Miss Hannah Flynn. Oh, Lord. My blood pressure, this young lady right here. Absolutely, I yelled at her more than I did anybody else, I can admit it. She got zero break from me because I expect so much out of her. I know the direction she's headed. I know some of the shoes that she has to fill. And I know that next year I'm changing my entire offense around her. She went from being a role player last year to leading our team in sets and assists. Miss Chloe Lee. Most complete. Okay, next we have our Captain's Award. And with my Captain's Award this year, it was the little things that she did that she wasn't even really thinking about what she was doing, but it changed us. It made us better. There's times where you have practices that drag and you don't want to be there. And for some reason, I don't know why, she would just jump up and run around the circle or run out on the court, and it would change us. We would kind of get our energy back. She's done a great job of speaking and talking to younger girls in this program, telling them do's and don'ts, not just about volleyball, but about life. And I appreciate it. I appreciate her helping us get to where we are. Miss Abigail West. Okay, our last award. With this award, I sat down and thought about it, how I was going to present it, if I could present it without getting really emotional. But I can tell you that I could have given her the MVP, and that's not enough. I could have given her the Coach's Award, and that's not enough. I could have given her the Academic Award, and that's not enough. I could have given her the Sportsmanship Award, but that's still not enough, because she leads us on the court, off the court. She leads us in the classroom. She leads us in the hallway. She has almost, in her time here, completely changed this program. The way that she attacks practice, the way that she attacks games. She is the ideal student. She is the ideal young lady and the ideal player. And if you had a whole team of them, I promise you, you would never lose. So as long as I'm the coach here, and this is my program, this award will simply be known as the Stiles Award. And in 2020, I'm going to give it to its namesake, Miss Abigail Stiles. Made it through that one. Got one more later, but I made it through that one. I have some people that helped me throughout the year. I can't do this by myself. I can't. And one of the things that's really important to me is I'm constantly looking at showcases. I'm constantly looking at the girls' grades, trying to get them recruited, regardless of what the record is. My job is to try to get these girls playing at the next level, and I take that very serious and try to give them as much exposure as I can. But this year I had an ace up my sleeve, and what we were able to show and what colleges are able to look at with us is completely different than everybody else. This person took it upon themselves to do it, gave me everything that I need for this program, everything that I need to recruit, everything that we need to get better by going over what we did the week before. And he does this free of charge. I know a lot of y'all have seen his work, but please, there's places on there to subscribe. I can't stress to you enough what it does for our girls. It's been absolutely amazing this year. Mr. Jeff Spears. Had to get him out from behind the camera one time. Okay, this young lady right here, I could not do it without her. Because of her job this year, she couldn't be here as much as she wanted to, but I promise you, she's the first person I call. If there's a problem, she's the first person I call. She was able to show up, and it makes me mad. I ain't gonna hold back, it makes me mad. I get mad at girls. She was able to show up for one practice in the middle of our season that changed our season. One practice. That is how much the young ladies of this program respect her. She absolutely knows this game backwards and forwards, and this program would not be where it is without her. So she's going to have to come out from behind that table. It's Coach T. Next, I want to give out to a lot of people. A lot of people love this program. I love it a lot. My wife gets sick of hearing about it. She gets sick of me pouting at her over losses. She gets sick of me giving out my list of things I need to do each day. But there's somebody here that loves this program just as much as I do. There's times that I get a text at 12 o'clock at night. I get a text at 6:30 in the morning talking about, man, we should have done this. Man, we should have done that. I can text him up when a game gets canceled and said, hey, hop in your truck, let's go ride the Sneeze and watch Blountstown play, because we're going to see him play. Zero hesitation. Anything that makes this program better, he's awful. He shows up at every practice just to make sure that we don't have to go chase volleyballs while we're practicing. That's how dedicated he is. He enjoys it, and we enjoy having Mr. Tony Moore. Okay. Speech number 2, I got to get through tonight. I can tell you firsthand, I've been coaching just about my entire life, over 20 years now. And I hear coaches talk about things that they have to do, problems that they have. And I don't have those problems. I'm able to pick up a phone and things get done. Whatever I need, I get it. It doesn't matter. And trust me, I have ridiculous things that I need. I don't know why. I need to take the girls to a haunted house in Georgia. Her response was sure. And we do that. So I don't know what I'm going to do next year. I don't know what I'm going to do next year without this family involved in this program. And she mentioned it to me on the phone, and I told her, no. We ain't talking about that yet. So what she does, I have seen her with one foot in the concession stand and one foot on the court watching her daughter play. I have seen her work hours and hours and hours and hours for zero pay just to make this program a top elite program that we have. And she was absolutely important to establish this. Ms. Donna Stiles. We have something else that I'm real fond of. I start thinking about these in June pretty heavy. And all I asked was, give me a chance to play. Give me a chance to play. So this is our new hardware that we'll be hanging up in our gymnasium here in the next couple of months. Now, in order for us to continue the secrets out that we can play, we're not going to sneak up on anybody anymore. We've got to learn to play from the front runner position. I am not concerned about our talent. I'm not concerned that we're not surrounded by people that want this program to get better. So we are going to absolutely line the walls of that gymnasium with those banners. And I don't accept anything less. I expect us to win. I expect us to win the district title every year. And that's our goal, pure and simple. Blountstown's coach came to me after that game and said, Coach, she said, I'll be lucky if I ever beat you again. People see us coming. People see us coming. We're going to work this summer. We're going to work this off season. We're going to get ourselves in a position to win. But we have to not be complacent. We have to not settle. There's always the next level that we want to get to. There's that regional championship trophy. And there's that trip to Fort Myers. And that's our goal, pure and simple. That is where we want to be. The district championship is fixing to become just another step that we're going to take to get there. But I'm very, very pleased with all the young ladies. Despite everything that happened to us in 2020, it has been nice for those young ladies and myself to step on that court and get away from everything that has happened. Because what we did this year is normal. It was normal for us and we enjoyed it. We may have had our mask on sometimes, riding to away games, but it was normal to us. It was something we enjoyed doing, and I'm very grateful that you trusted me to keep them safe during season, and I cannot wait until next year. Now, as far as next year goes, I know a lot of you are playing travel volleyball, which will be during the spring of the year. It starts around the end of January, somewhere there, y'all start playing tournaments. I'm going to try to make it out to as many tournaments as I can that I can get to see y'all play. There will be nothing for us except for travel ball until the first week of June. This is for both levels. The first week of June, the first Tuesday in June, we start. That is when our season starts. So the August season, that's not when we beat people. We're going to beat people in June and July. So our season is going to start in June. I've already started scheduling us a full summer season. I'm trying for the parents that in the summer, we will only be going Tuesday and Thursday mornings is my plan. That is games and practices. I'm trying to give y'all as much time to plan around jobs, the young ladies with their jobs and the parents as well. We're going to go Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's probably going to be practice and workouts in June, and then we're going straight into our summer schedule in July. So I want to go ahead and give y'all heads up about that now. So feel free to have some cake. I think we're cutting that cake now. Beautiful cake, by the way. Young man can bake. Way to go, Abby. Good job. So I just want to thank everybody for coming out, and I appreciate having the young ladies. Y'all done a fantastic job with them. And next year we'll maybe put the third one on the side. So, but thank you all a lot. I appreciate it.